na party ni ho omo wo ye constitution omo mutual constitution no aye wo mu aye committee a wo mu BCRC club no ne sampanyifo yi ana meboa sampanyifo no na transitional constitution no omo wo mu nko no aye Ghana Legal Council a lawyer for atamansa anko sampanyifo na no mu ya lawyer for no ana wo mu anko eti uko paint picture bi say NDC for na akwato constitution say de bia no mu ka no Mister, say the bia no mu kasa say NPP for na anko ne ade it is not true that's it me did say the issue of employment there oka abanya aye adwuma e dey fa nkoda abo wo mu when it comes to training ne ade a obi na obetimi abro NPP so ya training nkoda no ono onim unzo ba e kwa oka onim de oka
Chief Justice ene omampani ade article 146 etwan na se akonya ene wa file application or challenge say omampani enho kwan say oyinu free Supreme Court yebere sansem no ene enwumre ewo dwumadie su ne yahwe what would it play out saying ena ebeko say does the Chief Justice have that a right say yebesari stating into the Supreme Court and I say Article 146 which is not explicitly stating say you if as Chief Justice your ma kwai and I say your ma kwai so betimi call a Supreme Court and they will file it at the Akwakoda Court say courts M1 on kebi emfa emanum say beya omampani wo the Article 146 me at the free konya so de na mum oni hu kwanya say opam e free the Supreme Court because ho enam wo ansana ye pejamia amama koye ye Chief Justice inti enei woni hu kwanya so betimi di Article 146 na no de ka Chief Justice ene kwanya faso eyi Superior Court Justices no free womo akonya so no eno ena enei Chief Justice apply e de akoda court say court emeka mbekaya wamra yede entasa ebo Chief Justice Gertrude Araba Saba Torkonoo why applications ahodo bebre ni nyina no ankwa nkosi aga yenhwe how will this turn out we are going to look at it and also bebre na ka wonsem say a name say oye na se wo bakra how is it going to relate because omo tra na sem so no ebi ewo the Supreme Court how is she going to relate
because idea it's not about the woman. What I say, every time it's about the office. It's the office of the Chief Justice. It's BPA no say judge for no let's say Supreme Court for honest uncle for you now. Omun shake case no say a case of a sitting officer ewo. Momun shake case no say mami bia oti ho. Na omuni asem no say dey sit here. Because if you ho let's say Madam Torkonoo ni ho kra no ade was here as any say akunya no obi baba betra so they said there na obi acting no acting no kura bia na nya ono na betra so because na say ma won say watro mi sa ba ku bia o hwe ya bebo yi no it you know with the best so mo hwe office no because fourth person say president ni ho the vice ni ho na say speaker so ni ho a ono o ye Chief Justice no ono na take overall responsibility of the country. It won't me and Shen say, maybe a tano, and I'm maybe a yesu so why you say and as I say. Your office no na say it me can seminal for the officer. Me did say at the end of the day no ebe the whole system the judicial system no. Go me the idea back one de bia na make no say. Baby I bet me adwane akwa ne ho. Apart from that baby no me kai pa ata ma rollins no be yeku no ne de keka ka woni nyina no yetimi e dismantle parliament in the first point parliament ne dissolved say but ahwode no ya na ensheda nko judiciary na so
anu nko na
eka etimi de bia ya na me ka say ba bia anu nko na eka ne ye ko de a eni kwanse ya de yansa koka anase eni kwanse ye bibia ebe ma ho no so aye den atechima kakra eti nyina no yemfa ya no ntum ajagefo awomu ha meti say former Chief Justice Mama Gloria ananya sana na efre no
Gloria Kufu
eti say chi ya asem no ba ye judgment ne ba ye wie ya mahama so yi na di no meti say sata no mum na no obeka say na ade na nkoye no ne ade but ade no beto if you hono na ati obi Ade ati ya no so decent. Wo decent ya no. Na wo se nka wo ma yete wo nka. More e wo ho. But wa me ante wo nka. Na akwa ba na chinchim saa na akodu se mama se mama ne yama ne ntra. Abi na obeka se ade na nkoye. Enti no me de mese former chief justice Samu Organ ha. Former lawyers are more I'm say for lawyers they say former lawyers are more Organ ha o mu ye mpanyimfo ani ade nyina mo nyina mo former no ntum na mo me ante mo so side of the story
so makasa ne o mo call aye Ghana bar I friend say
no dey say ye no achi ya na meka
enya na wo ka
e ka tam asem ne ba
ye no
na wo se ye titi bibi fi o mo ho sa de no ne kwan so ano no mo take ne sen sen na de ne kon mo susu sen oh but you think
be kasa yo mo kasa
ma menti
omo miemu yi omo kasa omampani anamo no wotu no hwese ode pepepe ye
they said what's a couple man wanyo eji o ma meka hwe me dey say na meka no o ma meka hwe so o mu be kai and o ma ntimi andwamu yie dia na je say ya nte hwe wasa tam no na no ye expect say nka mo so mu be mo no abri mu aloya fo kra mo kwa ahomgiem anase mpanyimfo bi a munim mra no na ka mo be kasa but ya nte bibia enti ya nte bibia na say ene akwa ba se yare kokwasa sasa na president ne take decision wie na fe ni ye be ka se ade no nya na wo se nka ekone ade a na ya ye o man na bro what I say na ade ba ko so ana me kasa me lawyer panyi bi ya me no didi nkomo kakra no wo ka no ne se sa omu aye chusu omu kra so omu nko transfer no e wo se nka emra bi ye nhye bi se nipa no oti Supreme Court ne so eno no ankasa so onya justice no obedi no na etra wasenso a conflict of interest bi bebem ejinka wo mu hwehwe senka bi ebetimi ayeyi a enka omu a ye o se chief justice bi eye bibi a omu susu se abahwehwe mu a enye wo mu omu te ho na ankasa na wo se nka wo mu tena mu esusu ye o mesemo amesemo o Yesu Kristo di mu amesemo me pa mo cho onu de nsusuye mu ene wo kasa onu de na nka ne nsusuye ne se enka bia ye be se pese ye form panel bi emo mu hwehwe mu a enka all justices no epi ene wo se nka free wo mu se asem si ya ba beto unua ayi papa ya no ye chairman ayi e fa ne se committee ya mu ti yi chairman for ne
doajo
chairman no watra
case no
so puamai ene ne ko for ni wo se nko mu tra baby wo se nko mu pe baby tra kra what I say
constitution enye ne sa na wo ka ho asem
da me ka ho asem no ne se constitution no dia no eno no but me panyin na ono so asusu bibi se senka sa dia no ebe boa ye pa no a enka nye puamai no na wo se nko mu hwe ono dia ne susu ya no ne se enka bia former justices of the Supreme Court and as a former what I say na san ko for na ya free wo mu sa asem say na mu nua na obetra so no yesusu so aye enti bia mun trans na mun hwe na bia yemfa yie ntu yie rather than puamai ote ho ono ene aye ka say chief justice no timi dibi enti say wo ye chief justice na do wasem aba na wa obi say obeka say wasem ode
conflict of interest
conflict of interest be bebem what I say enti no sa na me panye no susu senka se betimi aye pa na ka nyina ye betimi emra no betimi aye bibia enti waka ya nam se oni se susu ya be ya ye ka se ya medi constitution no me da mesel senka ono so no otin fiche no fa nsem na bia panyefo trust ne ba gi atomo a na because enya ene na eba bewie yesi obi a obeba o ye chief justice bia na so oti ase se obi nso ba wo abo na so de open ato because we ye de ya obi nso the case beba case ya be hwemu a ya ka se the chief justice bi ko di asem na so di asem ni tia wa utimi court ka se odi asem atia menti me impress ye nyi na dia na za asem we de se bebre ho a akofo so betimi de ya adwuma enti no me gidi se ye nyina no ye ntie the chief justice former chief justice Madam Gertrude Edekono na fe yem from aba ne fanya asem is about the fourth most powerful person in the country and ye kan asem no it is ye kan asem ne ye kan say ne ye kan toka no ye say no ye say no ye say what if it is not her
all right
senya wono a dem ade mum ene e ba beka enti yen hwe ne ye na e ma no moye ne yam set a good precedent na sa president na e be ba no enti mi koye bibia so ko ba se o mampanyi bi ba na o pese o de sa ye chief justice bia wo ho a e kwa be na e be fa so a e betimi atretre no na ye enti I think say there are a lot of interesting times ahead.
It is so striking and very strange is that most of the people who have advocated for her, and I say, omo can't be man or foul or power, almost can be man, known NPP members, right from Godfrey Dami, former Attorney General, and Nanado Danko Akufo-Addo, and again, papa or the same Aiko Otu, or also former Attorney General under President Kufuor, if I am right, meboa. Again, you or signing marking, after marking, the position and the press conferences are on my head. I mean, I do not think, so from the morality of it, it speaks well for her case. I'm not too sure, say, but all I'm saying is that whilst you are fighting in the court of competence jurisdiction, you're also fighting in the court of public opinion. And I think that those who are managing her, especially in the public communication, did not do good to her. I'm very sure, say, even if Godfrey Dami, any Aiko Tumu were minded to help her, they could have found some lawyers, very good lawyers at that, so it does not create that impression as if, so, oh, is it the case, say, when she was a Chief Justice, a beer, and normal big course, I know Tina, and MPP is all over, rooftop, everywhere, so Omo defend mami. I wish her well. I just feel so well. You can clutch on straws at the end of the day, any democratic right. And let's see how it ends.
All right. Thank you. Thank you very much.
When the number will be big to Erica. I didn't think a woman or cassette in NDC for.
Oh, sir.
Me bacho. I'll give you the chance.
I make a woman and I may so say. 1992 constitution I try.
Man boycott.
Na party bien ho. Na party bien me pato. There was no party.
UP.
Sana wo mu me pato. Sana mu party bia mo fa mo party chairman di maye. Ade aye nim no say.
But why is he worried?
I will have to be worried. Because mo dey me na ya juma che. Minim ade agwo no say de odi no. Point no say. Abi bia no plenty picture say. NDC for na year constitution no. Tama ye tro constitution no na NDC ni ho.
Na PNDC.
Na PNDC. Na PNDC me pato. Me pato oh ye jasa. Me pato. Na party ni ho. Omo wo mu ye constitution, omo mu tro constitution no. Aye wo mu aye committee. Yeah. Omo BCRC club no me sampanyifo yi anameboa sampanyifo no na transitional constitution no omo mu nko no aye la Ghana Legal Council a lawyer for atamansa nko sampanyifo na no me ya lawyer for no ana omo anko eti uko paint picture bi say NDC for na akotro constitution say de bia no omo ka no Mister, say the Debbie and Omu Kasa say NPP for now. It is not true.
But I think so. What kind two sides now? Mechanic and Ubi or Becca be or Jane, and I say or Pobio Genaso. Maybe a Nigeria movie be na Papa no. Refinity, I say a goose a wine or call compound house and a papa and a mammy and an ma or moko. Now wait, children, I say more. Also, you are right, my brother. When so was no not or baron so I bet you right. Oh, hey, you are right, my wife. Not children, also hey, you are right, my children. It will be actually need more, you're right. Oh, said sanity. But men find the first part. A seminal boss soon a copy Supreme Court near day no first stage in Article 146 President and set up the committee in why prima facie I'll go through Nina said the Namina Kalilu Kano. But first part na pa say or more establishing and kakra ye ready ye nim grounds for the removal of the Chief Justice misconduct and I'm saying no pan and idea misconduct and also omuginaso and you ya can be
misbehavior okay mami go to words no say the same thing
well I know the you ya can be say quite subjective and osha nneɛma na course no ɛyɛ nneɛma a obɛsi esi
convention
practice no wɔ hɔ wɔhu sɛ obi akɔ spend sika yɛbɛ obi bi impress wa spend more than the nka was spend a yɛwɔ kwan yɛ timi fa so sɛ ɛwɔ sɛ o reinstate ana sɛ o reimburse ne nyinaa wɔ hɔ but wafom yɛsi yɛbɛ you on that ground yɛ you nti proving integrity sɛ wɔhwɛ article 128 ɛhɔ na mention qualifications of Supreme Court judge. Now, amongst the Supreme Court judges, now so ye Chief Justice. Into qualification, no, or can't proving integrity, high moral character. Na wabeka number of years, I was say wedi at the bar, which is 15 years. Into based on this. And qualification amount to me Justice of the Supreme Court no. Any qualification amount ye Chief Justice no. I would say no ye pa nessa except that the Chief Justice no ye more of political question among some no. Why not President no onyi no and ye nyina ye hu say Mame Torkonoo even at the you hu say ne bi mu wo hokra ansana or no. But President now so amongst the Supreme Court judges no why ni no yi no nti that misconduct na say eyi na omo gina so no se say ne ebeka say whether Senate is so that is the established and osha e kire say a breaky qualification even as a lawyer when you say this is it I'm a governor or passing law school now or say you be calling it to the bar almost society so even to become a lawyer qualifications no aside say o pass o LLB akọ pass o makola o wine o behavior any yi nyina nti so mo gina eno so unless e bia wotumi akọ kwahye sa ayi na for me hu ne say as a oyaje remover as Chief Justice in there or but Mejuma as a Supreme Court judge. But me who say at the end of the day, no dear DU wahano, over high no answer ya another qualification. Into no ebia, entina court no hono. Normally sanema win ebwa. Oko law school, I don't know the Ghana law report near day ebwa the at least part of your sources of law, Article 11, no. Can't a friend of precedence. Anti judicial president or qua outcome no a bit boy going forward.
All right. Until you better say nearby Christina. Apart from say bia or they build your judicial system, no ne Ghana legal system, no ne your person who or chinebi ebia on the nyon nuntia or chinebi as a for by and you be there to whom now oka parliament ne deportees ne Samranwa. And they can say it's a foreign affairs minister ni pass who says so me offer many penny Dr. Yinena on the fast who said then they've given some light way through instead of using that one get more 2 4 7 buyer court really say it must in fact first one no the must be sure but the ban parliamentary ratification there is sharp. And me apart from the defense na ekoso nyina no mumfa so many pass so akrasa marine so men kai parliament is there to ratify this thing for them and say yes na me tell us sometimes our politicians ninjintum no you are human beings na mo form a government no human beings bia so ni ho no mo a oye perfect owie mu dia sabi o chimato ba kokura ntimi ma ho wo ye yi na etwo adwen siso a I think say honorably would you tum na sa kokko eni ya yes yes akofa ya nka yenchi ba umbetwumu a ene me ne mpanimfo bi platform bi so chinie twintin am say hey is everything that we must argue over obi abo president mama baso aba no de share her last one say enema mienu bi odi so de ne si form so Crawford go fast na me say the whole day I was like hey this is serious
and I'm can want some
and mestre say media but me no will try or push it or a lawyer that's what she has done for the past 30 years plus until push the law no sabi anko ne sɛ ne ɔno pɛ ne koraa no a adesuadeɛ bebree bɛda hɔ saman sɛ ɛnyɛ ne nkwa ne anajo ebia na yɛ kasa yi na the new chief justice ɔba no so betena se yie because sabi twa na se de nyɔnko yɛ ne me ɛnɛ yɛ stated misbehavior ɛnɛma bi anka ɛsɛ ɔhwɛ no yɛ ne yie wa anyɛ ne yie ɛbɛma wo nso wo ba wo bebie w'ani aba bɛyɛ ne yie ne ayɛ nti no ne abɛsɛ twɛm I don't know what to say about it again except to urge her on
right
ɔno a kɔ lawyers ne ne ayifo ɛka no ho nyinaa mmoa no a judges for no international mu review case no ne ɛsɛ bebia ɛsɛ yɛde to no na ɛde ato me mpɛ sɛ mɛhyɛ me personal opinion on the matter ɛnyɛ sɛ anka mɛka sɛ the mmara na ɛma wobɛyɛ chief justice no ɛyɛ mmara ɛma wobɛyɛ supreme court judge na sɛ ne basis ne nyinaa yɛ the same dia ɛne the two goes together wo separate ɛnyɛ yi and the circumstances under ɔno kora no removal and I wonder how she will be admitted back to the Supreme Court. Oh, say that never no. But me nkase on nso to need the right to push her case. Or don't push it. You know how we want to learn from whatever the outcomes will be. Na emomuno on I think after pushing, she should be ready to move on. Minimum entitlements, crony, ahin obedi. Oda say me oma nipa no 1 million Ghana cedi kra. Obedi amanasa. And asabe obra wa boni adie minye sure say she can survive only on retirement entitlements benefiting her for. Sabe ye mukra betimi survive na sabe ono at their level. Auntie maybe sure so no so crop so make some help to the judicial system, the Ghana legal system, no ankasantina, or push it the case to the. Then yes, say by force, I say Sikebia, who and answer Chinchina, Yefan court bench and so back as a Supreme Court judge and RBP. And the but we can only wish her well.
All right.
That's it. Major say the issue of employment there. Oka abaya aye juma, and they are funko da abwa woman when it comes to. Training near there obi no obetimi abro NPP so ya training koda no ono onim unzo ba ekwa oka onim de oka I am the say Prof Sarpong e kan ho asem say before Kofi Japan ne mpanfo o ma ye bebrebe last one cry ye e wo ha a later part of 2024 no e ye wo Bantama yes e munya mo baby thousands of them on work at say oh my thousands and thousands no ye training our fashion ye training of fish farming ye training on man bebre mu me akasa akwa me training o munya kola e form what I say o de bi na say me ya dia me chen kola de dada what I say me fashion designer me de no me twen so obi dia potoria bebre me o me nya aban adwuma da e na my adwuma no so ate metimi akasa for 23 years or to 24 years ma ye e no obi ani ho obi opese oni me pama de omra body is to see me ye adwuma on wan ka so onim yes on wan ka so oti ase onim
no I know you are fashion designer
entinya dia ye be ka cho se eye oyi bibi ye adwuma no ene ya kye nkoda na adwuma that time no
me yin say ye we nyina if you training crofoni kola we nyina do we monitor them
oh yeah we do
monitor them
nkoda no
why do we still have a lot of people in omo unemployment and abe threat am
abibie bi ba bonten enti obviously de bia obenya bi me expect so obetimi a training nkoda no nyina wie da nothing ain't happen dem bia no na bi ba out enti wo say abibia no ye hwe say omo mu ba out ni nyina no ye be hwe say ya no mu be kasa no mu so aye de atimi abam enti say betimi aka ye time say no say prof betimi adi madanse a akoda na wo su adwuma no bosomi bia no ye man 500 cedis ananwa every month bia wonya 500 cedis a ekọ na account wo direct a wonu ade ya enkosi master so ana obi a master na ye bibi enti adwuma no de ekoso na ye mwanwa sa akalulu wonim wada ene ma ekoso wa Ghana ha se nyina no se fa employment ni you know wonim me say wonya adwuma wan ko hwehwe me de bia me ka me o ma yes akufo at the time na adwuma wo ho won wan kwanko ye me ka ne mani too me say you learn a trade or you go to school wo pese o tran na ho to wa obetimi aye ne mani mie no wo fi say school no enim wa ko pe ba bi na fa won sa aye adwuma aye simple enti no say wo wan kwanko ye me won koda bi wo wa ene me fro mu kwamra bo chance no me ade say me nya adwuma kase na me fa phone na me fro mu takrade kekosfo ne o mu beba Christmas time wo beto say aye adwuma ma ade a che wo yem be hyew nkɔfoɔ wedding gowns nkɔfoɔ ntare ɛna me sɛ sɛ ameka sɛ maame sɛ wano wɔ a ɔmo yɛ adwuma enti wote hɔ na woyɛ akalulu na wonkɔtire ne wo nkɔdaa no na wode wo nkɔdaa no ne yɛpɛ adwuma wane bɛbu aka asɛm because wo nkɔdaa no nyɛ adeɛ a ɔmo sua biribi enti da bia ɔmbɛboro mo ɔmo mpa adwuma sua ɔmo pɛ sɛ yi na ɔnabo ndc foɔ akalulu foɔ no saa ne nkɔdaa ne kyɛ enti no ma ɔmo nkɔ sua biribi na ɔmo nya biribi nkuta a ɔmo de bɛtumi ayɛ ɔmo ɛmo dakye training no yɛayɛ bi nkɔdaa no bebree nso asua a ɛnɛ ebɛtumi de wakokɔ binom so saa ɔmo bɛtumi ayɛ ɛna apart from that no kɔ akayɛ yɔfoɔ no a na ɔmo so aso aneɛma no yɛ ma ɔmo training mo ba yɛ no ɛdan no mo ba ndc foɔ na team mo bɛ pam kɔrɔ yes
ɔmo bɛ pam mo firim
ɛdan na yɛ sisi yɛ na yɛ de training kayɛ yɔfoɔ ndc foɔ na yes me na me ka kyɛw ɛyɛ anti oh please oh me pa kyɛ kalu mi a ɔno na me kasa me say ne yɛ wɔ youth training na yɛde ma me kasa what is that wɔn nsɛm aka evidence na de ka ho me say please ɛna make one of the figures what can tell us why employ thousands bɛyi kyɛ me thousands no way 1 million no way
they are not employed they are
not employed after na opɛ sɛ wɔ conception no yɛ ayi
ɔmo ɛka sɛ ɔmo employed
atɛni bia no ɔmo tɛ no bia
maybe 1.2 million
ma make some show ma make some show there is no budget for them as we speak. Omni budget.
How?
Coded. Me na make a show.
How?
Me say.
Go and check the budget of the ministry.
Oh, one friend ministry. Sika bien no ya dia to dia mo omu say on training coders. Busa omu no mu ka show. Omu mo bo. Omu say omu kwa for no pe obi odi ntro. Nti say kalelu no betra ha and ya kase ya employ thousands and thousands no way. What conceive what conception no. Conception is reality. Yeah, on training. Why? Registration no ay ongoing na no abusa question say ya employ say na aba training no say na eba
train to be employed to gain
me dia na amaka cho say ya training nipa no say anya no kra me dia na amaka cho say ya training nipa no say anya no kra na mo wo dia na afei na enkofo akọ register no
dia kan na che say dia training mu mienu dia training na dia me fa training na dia amani nyina no will it help our democracy to go on and now man for agitate say adwuma ni ho anti democracy no enkoye problem emfa maye
dabi utiemi ye omo ye azan democracy for no omo dia no na enkoye what did they make an say but ye won abaya aba watimi amankoda no enya omo na mo agina so especially the TVET technical and vocational education prof I think say wo be kan ho asem o de me pacho o school ho and only ankoda ye do ma from all the technical and vocational education institutes nyina yes say nyina Kumasi technical institute omu de ba ko adwoso ko hwe se de esese ho na ko hwe enema ankola ne de training masters bi o kora na omu ba o manum because first no kora na equipment ni ho oba Kumasi technical institute omu de na ye 1932 nyama na ne go I'm telling you aname boa say go to the
1932
me say about 1940 something me say tools na me wo ho no na nye fit for purpose
okay
me pato me boa
now sincerely speaking tooling the resourcing of the technical investors there in fact TVET for your idea. Yeah, how you crazy we cry no that come do be ko no akoko. Ultra modern.
Right.
Ultra modern.
And you obi na beka afa wo fi okwa akọ apintin apia menka. Na ko hwe ade a yedi training koda. Eno na be ma emrante ni mabo wa na nya bibia yo. So ko fa 1943 equipment say wo di training no 20th century ya anya dwuma. Omo ko ya wo mu kwa su electrical so kura no. Wo pe kura na ko ba bia ayi Swami Rana, maybe I swam on about you. Own first school, ni say MVTI. Because a choir move first or mu training yard. And this is the equipment back up and Amudia Kosi school be Musan Kodensian there. Yakasa Mum Yama no better than you fight thousands of people. You cut thousands out as here. Thousands. And the second Kodan in Aso Yakoda. But Munkoda no nation say woman yajuman yet. Nti thousands na hotel no mo wan and this for boys no na nya dwuma nye omo kwai anane na nyina omo su enti dem ade na o ka mame kasanye mame kasanye mame kasanye oh please mame kasana o jai de o what dey make am akalulu da o ha dre but point na make no ne say ade a wɔka sɛ wɔn ayɛ thousands wɔboa wɔn training thousands of people biara ɔsi you have 10,000 mepacho jẹ́ mi ti ni nkyɛn I wrote it mepacho after ɔna bi a wɔpɛ sɛ wɔkyerɛ yɛ mu but ɔno wɔte a wɔka sɛ no ɔsi yɛ training thousands of them no ɛwɔ hefa ɛna ɔsi yɛ training coders 1 million ọbua ongoing bia ni bia ongoing ben eti mame kana me fence so dia say the NPP party no aye adwuma ana fence so no eme ya ye ka say onye doesn't matter who ya 20 open ya 20 open and was ya ba it doesn't matter what the make say na wo ba ya wo tutu papa so no eti no me gidi say ye ma Ghana for no ntia say enkofo we omo bedada wo mo enema wo mu kase wo mu be ya man koda yi nyina no wo mu de wo manu na eka wo manu wo mu di kan o jack na me in fact me de wa ma me sum but as ya na wo de me kana se
festival some kase festival
because as e ko yi bi live but still an metimi ayi but as ana ma me kana me man insisu se Ghana fo nyina yi na ye ntie ho ase enkoda no na wo si etu omufo what the make kana se me de bia meka na mekoso aka fa bibi to nsa no na fa nante ba bibia wo bedu bia no obetimi associate me koye program of Sweden Stockholm na gofo nipa ba ko jinsa metete pamoye no sika de ma me ana mete dem no ma fa yes ma me fa kwa we so uncle Steve ya friend Steve no na oka say oh na fu bia to jeans bi na ese esoma no enti me hwe na menya ma no o de co workshop wa sika o mu baje wontimi enti ba ko pe e na ode ba fie ho anwumre no na ode akwa no old trouser
baaye
e de ka ho baaye na me ma no that was the end enti no mesem rant ene mabawa no mamuntie NDC for no na mu mpa bibi nsua eno na beboa mo na entro na wo mu di chemu na do so
doc ma meet you na ye bre na so
mesama me fa metai
me nua no to de o ya no why na ikitwa me why
ma menchia commander Martin Doki or Nandom District Command and Madam Pearl or history wa Ashanti and Dr. Bamfo Michel Kodi what's a me fahin
democracy korea say yeah say o mampene say democracy betimi ashimu kena just say ye bo modern na enwuma eba because the more ankwada na nya adwuma no more na sabiu adwuma ne bo mutrim na democracy ne kura eba be pema enwuma ba na enwuma ni ho nti bere na yetimi aka say we kura democracy enei o chese nkwada no dodo na adwen ya ye omo say soja ban no eye papa a chain democratic governance no and into no resetting
anti because I'm crying your jumanya omunya jumanya so e
comedy wo
and a hungry man so ye angry man so what's your revolutions how ko share the French Revolution 1789 the Louis the 16th ekoye okusua the other revolutions killed come
me pacho
donc I'm said as a boy abasu boy abasu there nisa me kasa donc me baso
my uncle
enti ba revolutions and nyina be the reasons even uba Ghana kwana be ready causes of ye kuditasa hodo na ba ko a wuyi free mu a enye ye economic mismanagement and unemployment ne ade nti me de a national security report na bi amano sa adwen this is one person why president that why vice wa ba biem ne ade nti it is clear say Ghana mabu no de mo abrofo mo friend despondency abamubuo abaye mabu ni mu when it comes to politicians nti anyanwanwa said the recent election to a larger extent no na their friend no voter turnout no I think it was around 60 something na na it say e wo form ye because amanfo abamubu even e wa battle but if we hina ibedru ha and yemfa link with unemployment any politicians ne ho ade okwohwe Thomas Hobbes okwohwe JJ Rousseau oko share John Locke, oko share Montesquieu, omo be kyerɛ governance eden. Omo say a social contract. Omanfo nto omo kan the ruled and the rulers. Nti yɛne the ruled no. Yɛn na mudi eso. Ana mwaba ye ho na mo ne yakasa ana ye di ye tumi ama mo ahye mo nsa. Nti de na wasa mo ye. Mo de wasa mo ye ne say mo hwɛ na yen ye die. But KOD bisa ho say na Kalilu can be Meteha, especially coming from Amstead and the experience I've had at the university level and as a tertiary level and in what I know and Prof Smart and so Eddie so me ubin to me can't me ma me nyim to muda say programs are universities you know and as a tertiary ye graduates in ye no omu need the or say the
what with that
the skill and tino munye adwuma President Mahama history University of Ghana when ye adwuma ye President Akufo-Addo ye economics University of Ghana when ye adwuma ye ye establish say our economy no expand enough they na doc ne prof mo can be brina na ye the skill and no I'm for it say the bia no ye man for no skill the youth ne ade no but ye wo omo go for trade. What about those who call for purely academic and purely academic? A man for your nurse and omutifi. A man for your enco teacher training omutifi. Ain't no be sending text message. A catcher will say, President Mahama a hypocrite, not Kalilu NTS. I'm sure say that hypocrite, you know, and representing politicians.
And your president,
you know, and representing. No. Listen to me.
He's using that one to build his point.
Yeah, representative politicians.
The politician is a hypocrite.
It's a hypocrite because young say politicians. Ebekan yo mo bekan nyina beba.
Me pacho. Prof, you have the floor.
Ni yo mo beye nyina bekan yo mo bekan nyina. Kodi unim ne ekoso. Me say managers of the economy, politicians, or more maba, or more was or more beba. The omo ye friend taking the box kind of administration. And you been an Kalilu can only be an doc ekano. You are training 1 million coders. You are 20,000. That is the question. What is the effect? Unemployment rate no prosmart na tie edasan eti mo se ya training way no when effect in anything and na make no near friend taking the box you we can say be you you can say be you you can say but the effect of sane man no kudi yenim and nyame nwanwa say as a president and I mean, Sansa Moko can you see a show why you pin one. So President Nankasa Jimmy Diatum. Say a man for nya dwuma ye mabunu nya military government e bi omo pe e change democracy because at the end of the day no BBC will say Chief Justice and some emfa milk ma emfa ayima and at the end of the day say democracy no emfa ma na say military government na beba na obenya de opedia except that nya military government be there Africa about 54 countries in just about 9 and they experience military governance and yehun be akosibia politicians no democracy no omuma yenye ni yie na yeni so mfa so ma menchia lawyer Kojobio
all right
or your constitutional lawyer
thank you
lecturer okay
thank you
lawyer Michelle
thank you very much medasi pa na ye fancy I wish you had time have a time also ya for be kura time aka ho
on the job issues ne there I had that my time pa na
I didn't say somebody no ko asi ho the whole topic
national security
national security issue
na yen twa bi more politicians
that's thank you very much
abibia no omo obi ye bone a mo ndi na mo nka what I say so oba na obeyi enipa 31,000 a different adwuma na wo sia be ka say democracy.
Thank you very much.
Over the past 2 weeks Nkrofo started ba me ho pa adwuma sem mira will still do cry na me no bi gina phone so a wo kasa why any service review no I dey review na prof adwuma na den na mbisa na question back then na obetimi aya aboa me, if I am your employer, if I employ you today, what can you do for me? We jina for no so be 30 minutes. Went me ankasa. And I'm see on kono samra. There were 4 groups of people. Atiefo amutie ye muntie ni ye. Okay, job ankasa ye wo mumienu. O de ma mfa free adwuma ye pa adwuma nyina ye wo adwuma mumienu. Ida wo pese obi be fa wo adwuma na kire ne wo ye detective ma ye we fanso si ya ye we ye baako. Ena ne wo ankasa nso o pese wo ye. Eno so ye adwuma. Ebia pese o ye bibi na ebia unni ho akade na na say startup capital bia de be start unni.
Ideas no wo ho.
O pese o ye bibi. Ideas no wo ho. Eno ye adwuma o. Ene ye woni a wo kita application ni nam krom epe. Eno so wo ho. Eno no pese obi na detect ma wo. Statistics data kire say the more ankrofo area school no na the more na omu creativity rather than air kofom. Omu wie school a omu peer free investing no margin omu say so obi na fire adwuma. That mentality must begin to work on. Meko kan ebrebi.
Prof, that is where the issue is. Nti yaka democracy ya. Me hear the chunk of people who are coming out from our universities and they also sending messages. You are waiting for government to employ them.
Yes.
With this and our democracy ya how can we put them in tandem? Yeah, but buana sebio development any democracy bit major brand. No, that is where I want us to look at.
In 2016. In 2015, 2016, in fact, the effort materialized in 2016 in America 2016, but it started before 2016. In 2016, Emrani converted polytechnics into technical universities. Now the model na ye Suyano, na ye Germany for, and na Taiwan kakra. Udu Taiwan na every home is a manufacturing hub. Something small. Ubiaye ye bibi. Enti neman kitinkiti bi hono mua omunto. Omunim say if you have for a transu, if you have for a manufacture ABSA, if you have for you, if you have for you, for their own communal satisfaction, dear, Omunya. Enti mimi say Miami Kuko bo ready akalilu se mbama men Kuko nibia.
Kuko nkete.
No, let us educate our young people very well. Mr. Mekas asem we bi o baby ma Madam Fupa Alfredo Cancer to me say, Charlie, the boys then go come beat you. You are telling the truth, but then go come beat you.
Yeah.
But I will continue to tell them the truth. Me, in order to avoid being unemployed, me we school no. Me say me kofe bro ye dokuno kosi kwa nkoton ye.
Dokuno.
I seriously avoided to be unemployed. Minima mi bia o ka chem so o hwe me din ya se ende ye koshi asofo na asofo foforo bi ba e na ehia na me so adwuma me nim ye pa ye fi adwuma pa ye nkai dokuno nti no me du ana me so o ne munya dokuno ho adwuma nyina ma me no mu ko adwuma fo ma me ne ho no o gina be hwe me din
akachi pa chese
no nim se me akachi ni onim se me akachi ni o
anyway
o be me a o se abrantie adwuma ye me fe na owo mama mienu ba kuna nka wo nursing trainers we wie nursing training ne pa na gebia etipe so no aka me ben no bato no de onye sure say ne ba no be pene so obi a onko school.
Oh wow.
Satana me doctor na doctor na adwen say juma na me ye no nkire say mako school.
Yeah.
Ni ade. But deliberately youth emebu na eba no must decide to work. Who ye ready so be juma. Opportunities wo ho. Ene dia ye kese ye real o fiti nyambo china nyese holiday ye juada anka me ko wa ye boss ne ho en registration exercise ni start you I usually I go for the opportunity to talk about it and get people to in fact last year crowd here just so people can register more I was giving the link to share it onto several platforms into me sure say see ya kase register data be share onto platforms start here hwe ye bibi na de na efe kra say ni a o ye train ana o ye beauty care adwuma no o ye graduate then na efe kra ka ho how beautiful it is that obi a o ye train ni ade minimum obi a o wie pharmacy no ye women's commissioner students level women's commissioner o wie ya no kokosua asa adwuma ni ka ho me say ene watimi abie shop ekra enwi oda so ye ne pharmacist no but that alternative livelihood ne sika dey brand no kra na bro ne pharmacist ne abosom ye editua ne ka ukokase ye mabunu ne feel say wo wanya office te ɛna woka sɛ ɔmɔ nkɔsua ansa no dwuma senior meyɛ baba first class.
I see.
Me yi tracing obia minimum obia capacity. And I tell you say adaje na minya, but while I was growing up na me yi tre abonyunum Cape Coast. Abonyunum Cape Coast me nuane bra yi ma wona wonyim no. Na yi enyo me pede wo hu de ma America no minyim America
kamfanse
ewa entino obi nim obi, but the clue key na nkasa safo na nkasa ne say wo babunu no obe determine obe fa odache de asha wonsem say.
Have we made it so attractive for them to get there? Yamana ya attractive for them.
Sabi first baba ni na onim no na say obi oye trainer wonim no okokoye apprentice ehye master bi nsa mfie miensa mfie afie dikan ye de ni konguram de ni kobubu jade ni konsuo de ni nuaduane ye ni de bia bi say omo musua ayi no ene master ato ahensa fitem ka omo mu training why nkofo ya mu register masters in mechanical engineering na wasan so asu afita ankasa wi ene training mo ono ya man 6 months say on fan chiro na be master first fit ni okosu adwuma ni sua 3 years to ni trinsa ye say bi won kwa ye nyeska opportunity nsa ene aban si o to trinsa ma free of charge ama lorry fare 3,500 na so also wunsia ene ye wo wasem me de manu si adisuanti 4 groups of people ye nya adwuma ye ni adwuma fo no mo ye akuakuo 9 ni edikan eye wono mo a ye from structurally unemployed adisuan akosua wo school no enye ho adwuma na ewo kurom no o de ase enti ye fa osisi ya ye ho adwuma kwa ye de wo hye. What can you do? Ni abetimi an say you take advantage of every opportunity around. Now they are better on nipa nyame person ya de ba ko a anko ama onsa mienu. You can learn some new skills. Join the 1 million coders ni bi. Add something to your, build your capacity. Obi di ube bibi ma yeye. Second group of people, you're from fractionally unemployed. Omu sa ejumem. Into nya ejuma we ofo sa nya nsu na ejuma no o champion to ha. No a champion to ha. Nti na yeka sa ebi mpa ejuma bi de na nimbo hu ni say ejuma. Na me wadamfo bi a no so o pa ejuma. Na sisi a we then how do you spend your entire 24 hours? Oh, photo studio ketwa bi na ya me manage KOD. Photo studio ya ketwa. Photo studio ya ketwa.
Obi dia esi mansion.
Yes. O je wa adwene say no so ya ejuma. Yes. Third group of people, you're from seasonally unemployed. And no dear, or where you may be or na na the chronicle off season. And nun team folks can say we register 1 million code CB and answer will join this apprenticeship program be near day. When A is off season, you can do the B to memo be an just or ye juma bakwa. Obeson dawo me tie me university professor sabi etua me kabuso me bia ba me nya adwuma baako minti me nya adwuma baako enso me hey unyini na uka do so kedi
omo down okran
bills nya we bo china say pa me free asori apon
na dia be good table so
say kwa you go prepared me was secretary bi o Jimmy envelopes nyina ma me invitations den nyina ma me di free on ma ni ho adwuma ansa na me free asori dan no a ebe free meeting asori dan no na me di ho adwuma. Last group of people no mo ye mobo you're from voluntarily unemployed people.
Voluntary.
Yeah. They give every excuse
not to be employed.
Okay. Not to work. Not to then. Ye first akwanya so 2 year mebunu for say sebe. The affair be destiny. It's an act of faith. And you are the keeper of the faith. Wonkwa na betimi ama oda achiesi wuye. O ma me be ye den. O papa be for so den. Abide the opportunities be ba ye den. Ebe den na wa value ho a. You are the sole keeper of your faith. Momfa kwa adwendwene mu na munsi abonten kopa adwuma na adwuma abu.